Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play. This is episode 3 and today we're going to be doing coal power. But before we do that, we need to unlock the next set of tiers by putting smart plating in the space elevator. Let's put some in. Seal up. And send on its merry way. Off it goes in a second. Off it goes. Cool. Right, let's go to the hub and unlock coal power. Gravel resources. I do. Cool. We have coal power.
Milestone reached.
So
Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and
uses
can
water
be fully
extractors
automated,
and
provided
coal
water
generators.
to new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup.
Buffers and of
Coal
course
has
the
been
pipes.
added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps
Yes,
will
note,
aid in vertical
note.
transport of fluids through pipes.
How many notes?
Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Thank you. Note, you are done. Right, so let's go over there and I will see where we build coal plant. Right, see you there in a minute. So here we are. We're going to be doing the coal power plant over here. I think it's quite a nice spot. Easy access to the water, can put the extractors below. And there's a coal node or two over there. And there's also some sulfur, so I'm thinking we're going to be doing the compacted coal. I've never really done it before, so I thought it would be quite a good thing. I do hope they do fix these in update 8. By the time you watch this, update probably is already out, so you'll be already know if that's been fixed or not. Anyway, let's get down there and start trying some stuff out. Ouch. Cool. Now one thing I want to do is, and I'll demonstrate it quickly here, I'll place that there. These can be set in to be one foundation wide. But to do that, you have to place them from right to left. If I try and place it in the middle of this one, if I try and put it snug in line, it just doesn't do it. I can put it further back. If I try and put it actually next to it, it won't work. But from right to left, there. You can see here, all looks like it's all kind of part of one big building mixed together. There's a tiny bit of clipping a little bit further back up there, where that kind of cylinder thing is. But over here, there's no actual clipping, and obviously there's these bits down here, kind of clips a bit. But again, it just makes it look like it's part of one big structure, and you can get it really nice and compact, one foundation wide coal generators. Of course, I'm thinking of doing these in groups of 3. I'll probably start from here. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe about there. And then I think that's 9. And then there. And what I can do is set these up in groups of 3. I think that would work quite well. And then with an assembler, with the compacted coal, what I can do is a splitter. The compacted coal can come down from wherever, and then go into here, and then split out into these pretty easily. Easily load balance like that. Each individual assembler can feed 3, I think. Need to look at maths. Yeah, so I think I'll have a quick little play, see what I can come up with, and I'll show you in a few minutes. So here we go. I've done some work on it, and I think I'm pretty happy with what I've come out with. I think it looks quite cool. Got 3, and I've got another set behind and above. Let's go have a look. So a tiny bit of clipping here, but I think I'm not going to live with that. Right, so in the assembler, I've actually got it down underclocked to 22, and then that should feed out quite nicely. So I've got the belts coming down, splitting off, like I said, out and into 3, nicely load balanced, and same with the water. 1 pipe into 3. Okay, and then the water actually comes up and splits down. So 1 pipe will do 6, basically. So the maths has actually worked out quite nicely for this. 1 pipe will come up and do the 6 extractors, and then there's 2 assemblers for the compacted coal. So I just need to repeat this a few more times. I think I can get 5 if I remember correctly from the maths, and then I'm going to hook it all up, the water and the coal and the sulfur, and then drops it good in. Right, I'll see in a few minutes when I finish building it. Right, here we are. I am really happy with how this looks. Yeah, not sure what else to say about it. It looks, I really like how it looks. It's all set in place. Just need to get the water and the coal and sulfur in, obviously. So I think the next thing I want to do is start on the water extractors, which I'll do below, and then maybe add some supports, just make it look a little bit better. It looks like it's not floating, basically. Anyway, I'm going to get started with that, and then I'll show you in a few minutes. Here we are. Got most of the water extractors in. I still need to put a few more down, extenders, further and stuff, but I just thought I'd show you where I'm at. So the power comes down, and then I can then branch the power off into these, and then obviously I've got the pipes coming down here. And I'm doing the whole water tower trick. So basically you take one extractor, you take it up to the very top, you bring it back down, and then you leap it through, and it gives that head lift to all of these. And it should work quite well, in theory. Anyway, yeah, water, as you can see, I've added some support, so it looks nice and strong and sturdy, not floating. Alright, I'm going to finish these off, and then we're going to look at doing the belt bus. So here we go, all the water extractors in place. They're all powered up. They've got all the way up through into the extractors themselves now, and coal generators even. So I've started the belt bus, as you can just see peeking through there. So I'm going to go and finish that now, and then we can get this thing powered up. So here we are, the belt bus is completed. We've got coal and sulfur all on the belts, and then it's all ready to be hooked up. So one thing we're not going to be doing is running it all the way along. We're only going to be powering up to here. The reason for that is we're limited to Mark II belts. When we get Mark III belts, I will hook the rest of it up, and the rest of it can be turned on. So, but for now, the important bit is to get these first 2 sets going, and we can go from there. Right, so let's hook these up, and we'll start to see the compacted coal beginning to get produced, and then feed into the coal generators. So here we go. It's reached the assembler, and it's producing it at 100% capacity, and there's the first coal gens firing up. Okay, right, so power is now really stable. So there's a bit of a buffer of compacted coal, it's beginning to build up. So I think the next thing to do now is, so I did the math, let's look at the maths, and actually set this group going as well. Let's do that. And then we'll get these going as well. Here we go, as you can see I've added some signs as lights. I was looking at using actual lights, I just didn't like the look of any of them in here. I guess the size of the buildings, each building is a little bit small, maybe, I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it. Anyway, so we'll see how these work with Lumen from update 8. They might shine quite nicely. Maybe the room will be quite dark. We'll see, we'll figure it out. That's it for this episode. Cool. So next episode we can be looking at steel. It'll be built over the other side of this mountain. We're going to be using tractors to bring stuff to the base, basically. Anyway, like and subscribe. That's what all of the YouTubers say. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.